It's because people just hate us. Oh my god, fuck me, this is so cringe. It's killing me.
KSI just responded to DanTDM, and it's worse than we imagined. But first, if you're not familiar with the situation, let me break it down in a minute. It all started when Logan Paul, KSI and Mr. Beast launched a product called Lunchly, which they claimed would compete with Lunchables. Then DanTDM, the OG Minecraft YouTuber who rarely gets involved in drama, called them out for exploiting their young audience to make millions, without caring about their health. I mean, who in their right mind considers chocolate and sugary caffeine water like prime healthy for kids? Dan's tweet went viral with hundreds of thousands rallying behind him. KSI and Logan tried to clap back, but people saw right through their weak responses. Now, after his Twitter flop, KSI thought it'd be a great idea to make a video mocking the whole thing, but judging by the number of dislikes, even his own fans weren't buying it. First of all, he mocked Dan's tweet.
What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better! Do better!
I mean, he really tried to use all 2 of his remaining brain cells to come up with this. And if you're wondering how KSI responded to all the criticism, well, let's just say the guy was yapping. And this was his response.
But I wasn't the one complaining! I'm just replying to Dan! Am I not allowed to reply to Dan? He came at me!
Oh right, KSI, poor innocent you. How dare DanTDM call you out while you were just minding your own business? Launching a completely innocent product, right? It's not like Dan has any valid points at all. It's hilarious how KSI is playing the victim card here, and everyone knows it, even your fans. Responding to criticism, nope, yapping, right? Bro was in a 3 versus 1 and still lost. Aligning yourself with people that are hated and not expecting some collateral is crazy logic. JJ's brain, Lunchables equals bad for you, Lunchly equals less bad for you. KSI stands for keeping scammers intact. JJ, this isn't something you can laugh through the whole video, your fans got a good point, it's not blind hating. By reading these comments, I can at least say one thing, KSI's fans have more brain cells than he does. So, after all this drama blew up, KSI had every chance not to make things worse. Realistically, he had 2 options. The first, stay silent. I mean, it's always better to keep quiet than to expose your 50 IQ takes to the internet. Hell, his buddy and now business partner Mr. Beast is playing that card. He's staying quiet, avoiding the heat altogether. The second option, come back with actual points. Something that shows you've got more brain power than a 12-year-old. Instead, he chose to respond with childish, nonsensical replies, making the situation even worse. And then there's the option that probably would have saved him from this mess altogether. How about not partnering with 2 of the most controversial dudes on YouTube? Seriously, KSI had every opportunity to handle this maturely, but instead, he decided to go down the path of least resistance, dodging, mocking, and hoping people wouldn't notice how ridiculous the whole situation was.
Anyway, I'm not seeing people going crazy towards them on Twitter. You know why? I've realized why. It's because people just hate us. People just hate us. People hate Logan Paul, okay? They hate Mr. Beast, and they hate me.
Well, KSI actually got this thing right. People do hate all of you, but that's because you've all given them plenty of reasons to. Let's start with Logan Paul, the same guy who filmed a dead body in his vlog, laughed about it, and then wondered why people turned against him. Oh, and let's not forget his crypto scam where he ripped off his own fans.
What's poppin', Logang? It's me, Logan Paul, and I've got a brand new project to show you guys right now. I have assembled the best team I could find of scam artists, crooks, and ne'er-do-wells to help me with my new NFT crypto project. Fun game that you can make money on. I know what you're wondering, how is this a game and how do you make money? Let's not worry about those fine details. Let's see what we got.
Speaking of crypto, KSI, you're no better. You've scammed your fans the same way as your buddy Logan, and both of you were exposed by CoffeeZilla for it.
Slang for someone who wouldn't sell this crypto coin, right? In fact, that wasn't the only time KSI has mentioned this holding stance publicly.
I'm holding my bags. I'm holding my Luna, my XCAD.
Videos like this are why people genuinely thought KSI was just buying and holding, but he wasn't.
And now let's talk about the biggest YouTuber, Mr. Beast. He's been accused of faking videos, running rigged lotteries, and shady behavior exposed by his own employees, like Dogpack404. And if that's not enough, his friend Chris was caught talking inappropriately to underage kids in Discord groups, where Mr. Beast was also a member. So yeah, people hate you guys for a reason. You're not victims, you're just reaping what you've sown.